Hello to Mary Elizabeth Winstead. You're walking very gingerly on those heels.
I am about to fall.
Are you?
I'm about to fall on my face and make a fool of myself.
Do you not usually wear high heels?
Not this high. No, I'm tall as it is, so it's...
Yeah, you did it just to humiliate me? Is that...
That was the plan.
Should I call you Mary or Mary Elizabeth?
Just Mary is
Just
fine.
Mary?
Yeah.
You don't go by Mary Elizabeth?
I don't. I don't know why I chose to intersag with my entire 3 names.
Was there another Mary Winstead?
No.
Because I have a friend, Liz Winstead.
Oh, yes.
Who's probably unhappy that you're using her.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I know.
Just drop it already with the Elizabeth.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
I'm considering it.
And for those who don't know what Comic-Con is, because
Yes.
there are people who don't know, tell everyone what it is exactly.
Well, Comic-Con is this sort of gathering of the geeks, you could say. It's pretty awesome. It's just people who are really passionate about comics and movies and video games and all sorts of things kind of come together and let their geek flag fly.
And they're very picky about who plays who, what character. And this Scott Pilgrim comic book is a popular comic book. So when you get selected to pick the character, you don't to play the character, you don't know how they're going to react, do you?
No. Yeah, I was at Comic-Con and there were several people dressed up as me, or as my character, which was really cool and exciting. But they were all carrying these giant hammers because my character fights with this giant hammer. And I thought, like, if I don't do this right, if they don't like me, it could be dangerous.
You did not bring your hammer.
I didn't.
You didn't.
I should have.
But did you wind up winning them over?
I did.
And how do you do that exactly?
Who knows?
Who knows?
I guess work with talented people that I got to work with in the movie, and do what they say.
Do what they say. And the character, well, let's look at the character specifically.
Yes.
Now that's you.
The likeness is scary.
It is. So let's put it side by side.
Okay, right.
And see if you can make your eyes, yeah, that's, well, the hair's a different color, but that's pretty good. Did they look at the thing and like say, all right, yeah, she kind of looks like...
Apparently, yes. I had no idea I looked like a cartoon character until I was cast in this movie, and everyone was like, you look exactly like her. I was like, all right.
People tell me I look like Fred Flintstone.
There you go.
But it's not really led to anything. You were in Quentin Tarantino's movie, Death Proof, right?
I was, yeah.
Now, was it intimidating to audition for him? Because he's not only is he a great filmmaker, he's a weirdo.
Right. Well, one of the funny things was when I got, the information about the audition, I was told to wear a short skirt and flip-flops.
Really?
Which was kind of just interesting, so my feet were on display. And I was at his house, which was like really exciting.
Maybe he knew you're not good with heels.
Maybe he did.
Oh, so he had the audition at his house?
At his house. There was like 20 girls hanging out in his living room,
Smart.
Yeah. Good choice.
That's diabolical, really.
I know.
So then you 20 girls in his house to audition for him. And where do you do the audition? In the kitchen?
In his screening room. He has like a movie theater at his house, which is really awesome. And it has like popcorn and candy and everything, like going to a real movie theater. But yeah, you went in there, and he was so much fun. He was so like joyful, and he was like, I loved you on that episode of True Calling. And I was like, how do you know
He somehow
this?
sees everything.
He somehow sees everything. But he was wonderful, and he played all the different characters, and like he would jump from different seats and do a different accent for each character. And he got so into it, and it was the most fun I've ever had.
Did you feel like you were auditioning him?
Kind of, yeah. It took the pressure off. It was like I'm watching him perform.
Then when he's directing the movie, does he maintain that level of mania throughout the process?
Absolutely. His energy is so high all the time. Every time we would do another take, he would say, okay, we're going to do another take. Why? And then everyone in the cast and crew would shout, because we love making movies. And
really?
Kind of like, yeah.
Why? Like the Mickey Mouse Club?
Yeah.
And what if somebody didn't love making movies? Would they just fake it and go along with it?
Yeah,
well, you have to.
You have no choice. Yeah.
Well, that's crazy. Now, I heard you're engaged to be married.
I am.
To a young man. How did you meet?
We met actually on a cruise, a Carnival cruise.
Really?
Party cruise, yes.
Who were you on the cruise with?
I was with my friend and her grandmother.
Okay.
So it was...
Were you rooming with your friend and grandma?
Well,
and her grandma?
her grandma was actually with her friend, so we got to kind of go our separate ways, and we actually ran into her at like 3 in the morning asleep at the slot machines with her head like this. So she was having a good time.
That could be a scary moment. Check Grandma's pulse. This is how she would have wanted to go. So Grandma had a lot of fun, and then you met your fiance.
I did.
Was he was it like the Love Boat? Was he like Isaac behind the bar, or?
He was there, kind of a similar situation. He was there with his friend and his friend's family, and I stalked him for about 4 days.
Well, really, when you're on a cruise, you're stalking every person on the cruise.
That's true.
You keep seeing them, like, hey.
But he didn't even notice me. I mean, he had no idea. I was following him everywhere. He was a really fast walker. He kept losing me constantly.
So you just followed him around the boat?
I followed him around. They do this thing where they take your photo and then they post it on the wall on the ship. And if you want it, you can buy it. And I stole one of his photos.
Oh, you got one of his. You did?
Yeah.
What did you do with it?
I stuffed it in my sweatshirt and
really? And
I saved it.
Did he know that you'd done that?
He knows now.
He knows now, yeah. Do you still have that picture?
I do. It's funny. We were 18 at the time. We were just children, so it's still in my parents' house in a drawer somewhere.
Oh, that's very cute. And so, okay, so now you guys, where are you getting married? Do you know?
He's from Austin, Texas, so that's where we're.
In his hometown?
Yeah.
You're not invited.
Sorry.
And where will you go on your honeymoon?
I don't know yet. We haven't really planned it out.
Cruise?
We thought about that, actually, but probably not.
Probably not?
Unfortunately.
Why not? That's where it all began. Well, you don't want it to end there, too?
The stalking issue now might be a little,
It might be a little
other
more
people
intense.
stalking us and stalking
Plus, he does have a history of meeting women on boats.
I know, exactly. I got to keep him away. Keep him away from those boats.
Well, that's very nice. Well, congratulations to you. And this movie seems like it's going to be a big hit. Michael Cera is just about the nicest guy there is, right?
He's amazing. He's so sweet.
At any point during the filming of the movie, did you think, you know what, I should marry Michael Cera instead?
He does have that effect on you, so I probably did. It did cross my mind.
I proposed to him 3 times the last time he was here on the show.
He's lovely.
Well, there you go. The movie is called Scott Pilgrim versus the World. It opens August 13th. Mary Elizabeth Winstead, everybody. She's losing Elizabeth very soon. We'll be right back with Flo Rida.
Portions of Jimmy Kimmel Live are brought to you by